one thing that unites all of them, because there's many different groups orbiting Trump, but the thing that unites them as Christian nationalists, not Christians, by the way, because Christian nationalists is very different, is that they believe that our rights as Americans, as all human beings, don't come from any earthly authority. They don't come from Congress. They don't come from the Supreme Court. They come from God.
Some people, like this lady, they believe that, our rights come from the government. Those silly white Christian nationalists, those silly people, they believe their rights come from God. Yeah, they do. Whatever you want to say, whatever source that you want to say that we came from, it doesn't matter. But all people, they have rights. And again, that's why we got rid of slavery. Because we understood it's wrong. We know that. But again, they want to say, oh, yeah, our rights came from the government. No, they didn't come from the government. As a matter of fact, the government likes to restrict rights. And the government is supposed to protect you, protect your rights. Again, that's why we set the government up. Not to run our lives, not to, to decide whether or not we have a right to be free, to be happy, to pursue what we want to pursue. No, we had the right. We had the right, and again, the government is supposed to protect that. We have truly got to understand that. But again, we have to understand our laws are based on biblical principles, the Ten Commandments. No, again, we don't kill, murder, thou shalt not kill. We don't steal, thou shalt not steal. We truly have to understand what is going on. They're wanting you to believe that, again, number one, we don't get our rights from God. We get our rights from the government. And number two, what they're doing is they're pushing all this fake outrage. Again, white supremacy, Black Lives Matter, trans rights, whatever. Man, they're trying to divide people up into groups, get people fighting, and then they're going to come in, and again, they're going to impose martial law. And they're going to take over. And again, why they're doing that right now in America, in the rest of the Western world. And the reason why they're doing this is because, again, we're the only places where there's freedom right now. We truly get to understand that the Western world, the U.S., that's where the border is wide open. That's why people are flooding into Europe. And again, man, it's going to cause just enough chaos to where they can lock things down. And again, that's why they're promoting all this hate, this anti-white hate. That's why they're pushing it, because they know for a fact they can get things going just enough. They can lock things down. And when they lock things down, you become a slave. And again, that's what they want. Make no mistake about it. So again, we have truly got to understand that we don't get our rights from the government. That we get our rights from God. And we set the government up to protect those rights. That's the way we had things set up. But right now, it's truly scary what they're pushing. But guys, I'm going to show you one more clip of what the left is pushing. And again, this stuff is truly scary. Watch us.
It is our responsibility to reflect and to overcome our negative feelings about pedophiles and to treat them with the same respect we treat other people with. We should accept that pedophiles are people who have not chosen their sexuality and who, unlike most of us, will never be able to live it out freely if they want to lead an upright life. We should accept that pedophilia is a sexual preference.
Heavily blur it, but these are grown adults in bondage gear or in G-strings strutting around in front of tiny kids, infants, toddlers. The heavily sexualised drag shows is just the latest in a growing list of drag events being targeted towards children.
friend. I had a friend at one time that loved TED Talks. Loved TED Talks. I mean, he thought that TED Talks were the epitome of sophistication. Yeah, I don't think so. They're the epitome of something, but not sophistication. Again, nothing but trash. And we have to look at that. We have to be honest about that. And again, they say, if TED Talks and scholars and whatever, they put their check mark on something, well, again, it's good. No, it's not. Just because people tell you, hey, look, we're scholars and pedophilia is okay. They can't help it. They can't help what they're doing. I don't care. I truly don't care. I'm sure there are people out there killing other people and they can't help it. But I don't want them out. I don't want them around me. I don't want them around my kids. I don't want them around anyone. They're dangerous. Can we not see that? Again, pedophilia is wrong. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. We're not going to normalize something that, again, hurts kids and is not normal. It's not. But again, we're going to somehow normalize that. What is wrong with this country? What is wrong with the Western world? We've lost our way. We truly have. And again, we're allowing just a little bit of darkness and a little bit more and a little bit more. And again, things are changing big time. But again, we can see the writing on the wall. If we step back, we look at things, we can see it. I mean, again, drag queens reading to kids at libraries, drag events, drag shows for kids. Grown people, grown men normally, dancing around with G-strings in front of kids. Come on, guys. That stuff is sick. It's wrong. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're part of the alphabet community or whatever. I don't care. That stuff is wrong. You're sick. If you like that, you're sick. Something is wrong with you. And again, we have to protect our kids. But again, man, we saw that. We saw, pride parades. There are videos of grown men and women butt naked walking around in front of kids. Again, that kind of stuff is wrong. But again, they're pushing this stuff. They're normalizing it. Again, man, they're normalized white people as being bad, chopping the body parts of kids, giving 12-year-olds hormone blockers because they believe they're a girl and they're a boy. We have truly got to understand, man, what's happening. Again, total perversion. There's no other word for it. And again, now we got to accept that pedophilia is, again, a way of life. It's okay. It's a sexual preference. No, I don't think so. It's wrong. It's sick. And again, people like that, they need to be locked up. But guys, man, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.